So, what are your future plans for Pure Living?
Anything can happen at any time, yeah. Even today, we might just come up with two new projects. God knows, if I hear about something, read about something, or see something, which through where I guess my strength or my capacity can do something about it. Well, so we don't have like any currently we are having around 6 to 7 projects that has been happening parallelly. So quite happy with that. And also we have kind of in plans like we have in our pipeline as to how to take it to the next level. And the talks and the negotiations or discussions are on. So we are planning on, actually Shaya is the latest one. So we are working with few other organizations in Delhi, especially. We are working with an NGO called Enactors, that is US based, and we are becoming the design and thinking partner, knowledge partner, and we are working with the women in shelter homes. So we have given them online training, and with the CSR funds, they are making the Shaya and donating those Shaya which the women made to the homeless in Delhi. So that is something that I'm really excited about. And also we are coming up with a range of products in the same Shaya concept, but it will be like lifestyle products. Like it could also be prayer mats, yoga mats, dinner mats, picnic mats, things like that. So the production is happening there. I mean, we are working with a couple of interns, and they are in the process of weaving all those things now. So again, like everything is in that pure concept. Wherever we can, we'll upcycle and recycle the so-called waste, which is tough. It's not an easy process. It is indeed tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think every moment of your life you're busy interacting with people, thinking new ideas, and
yeah, because I have chosen, because since I'm pursuing my passion, I don't feel like I'm working even in a single moment. So I don't realize when the weekend starts or week starts, because I'm actually enjoying my life, not enduring it. Uh, so that is that's. I mean, I'm really blessed to have that kind of a choice that I could take up in my life.
Oh, that's actually very wonderful and positive to hear, especially for a young audience. And plus,
feel everybody literally has that option. You need to just open your mind and be very patient and be ready to do hard work, and there is no shortcut to that, and perseverance and focus, and these are the things that actually makes it much more easier, or makes it successful, sort of successful. Like, it's not the regular acknowledged standards of success, but in our own terms. You can just sit idle for like 2-3 hours just enjoying nature. I consider my life as a very successful one, because I had the time to spare with that, right? To spare whatever I want to always wanted to do in my life.
people like you who are doing things as if it's their own. Like you're saying, you don't feel like you're working. You're actually loving what you do because
Sometimes, like,
it's your
people
passion.
ask.
So hearing and
sorry to interrupt you. I was like, somebody was asking me, so this is what you do, isn't it? I said, this is not what I do, what I am. So this is not something that I doubt how many of many can actually say that.
I mean, once people like you actually come up with such idea, like you're talking to me, and now maybe other people who are not very hesitant and are not much forward about things because they're like, what if my idea will bomb, or is it even significant? So I mean, it's very inspirational to hear and watch people like you coming up on such platforms. So
thank you.
that's
Because if you're passionate about something, there is no limit to what we can actually do with all this, right? Things
Yeah.
that people normally kind of doesn't pay much attention to, but you can really work wonders with it. That gives you a that I mean puts you in a niche segment sort of,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's good, and it's good to be there.
Since I was a child, I mean, I, I think at first I was never very much interested in designing and all. But after seeing Apple and Steve Jobs and their campaigns and every little thing, I mean, the way that guy said that even if the user is not seeing the product from behind or inside the wiring, you are seeing it, you are making it. So it should be perfect like that, because it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, that was a very beautiful thing to hear. So from that moment onwards, I got a little push. So that's why I was saying people like you, like today you said it's not waste, it's stuff. So I mean, now that would come up to my mind when I have to fight with my mom. Don't throw my things away because it's
Yeah.
waste to you.
Yeah, you will definitely find some kind of a utility to that, just because we didn't find it today. Because I think all these, such innovations and utility, and those are kind of, it's somewhere deep inside. You have to actually dig it up to find it, right? So it will be a bit time consuming. Might not be very visible in the, in the front, but will definitely have some kind. Sometimes we say, no, sure, I've been keeping it for years together. I just threw it last week and see today I need it. It happens all the time. The moment you throw it away, you'll think of some kind of a use to it, right? So it happens to me all the time. So that's why I've been like, I mean, accumulating all these so-called, waste, and hoping that one day I'll find something of utility to that. But nowadays it's happening much more faster, because I think I'm totally oriented towards it, to
Oh,
find some kind of utility to what people neglect. So making it much more easier for me to come up with such ideas now.
oh,
Experience matters, right? So
that is true.